Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me on today. God is good. All the time and all the time, God is good. I was reading a news article on one of my favorite topics, Wakanda. And I was reading about how Ryan Coogler was discussing with Angela Basset regarding her character dying, and she didn't like it, and she was upset about it. And he explained to her that in this world, characters really don't die; they come back to life. Um, and the character Shuri went to the spirit world to get guidance from her brother, but was instead spoken to by Killmonger. And it is similar. It made me really reflect this morning. Really, really reflect because, see, we're getting wisdom and we don't even understand. He's getting so much wisdom and he's putting it in a movie. But the wisdom actually is coming from his mind. And that's coming from um, the elevated world, higher dimension, the spirit world. He's getting guidance as to what to write, what to put down, what to say. Um, like the old folks used to say about a child, about a baby. He done been here before. And they have. They have. Um, I just want to get on here this morning and give you a few words of God. God is love. The spirit world is as real as the physical world. They can see us, but we can't see them. A lot of times, we can see things that they do because they are energy, just like we are. We are energy in the physical. We're energy in the physical. There is positive energy and then there's negative energy. You remember? Positive energy and then there's negative energy. Positive times positive is positive. And what does negative bring? Negativity, more negativity, more negativity. Just bring more negativity. When you add negativity in it, there go negativity. But when you put positive with positive, there go positive. There go good. See, you got to be the change. You got to look within you. And I'm not on here paying my money for nothing every month, year after year. I'm here for you, my dear. I'm here to tell you that there is another way. And I understand something evil comes this way. I understand that every day. I've dealt with it. I deal with it. You wouldn't believe this latest story. I thought everything just peace and quiet and hunky-dory. I thought everything was just all good in the hood. But honey, come to find out some other different things. And so, but what I do, rise above it, grow, love you from a distance, grow. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom is the only way I know how to go. I don't know no other way. I don't know nothing else. All I know is just to keep rising in God. Keep striving to reach my greatness in God. I'm telling you, that's all I know to do. I got to. Um, for the breakthrough. So listen, please. I got a friend, a token friend. I mean, I'm a token friend. I heard of that phrase, a token friend. But let me tell you something real quick, honey. Um, my friend, so sweet, so kind, gave me a coat. It was dark. The coat was black. But I'm looking at it, it's a beautiful coat. You know, as I'm looking at it, I can see that it's got, some tatters and torns up here a little bit. It's kind of ripped. She said, I got a coat for you. So this is the coat she gave me. Coat was torn up, tattered. And so I said, thank you. I took the coat home. laid it down. Didn't think no more of it. Till a couple days later, I decided to pick the coat up, see what I was going to do with it. The coat's all shredded, all in the shoulders, in the shoulder pads. I mean, it's just tore up and ripped up. And I was thinking, why would she give me something like this to wear? Something that she wouldn't even wear. She didn't even want. She might as well just told me, here, can you take this to the trash on your way home? Okay. So I took the coat, had it looked at by somebody who knows about clothes, seamstress, knows about clothes and sewing stuff up, fixing it up if it can be fixed up. And they said that ain't no hope for that coat. Ain't nothing you can do with that. Well, I knew what to do with it. On my way out, I dropped it where it should be, in the dumpster. Nobody should wear a ripped up, tore up coat that can't be fixed. Nobody should walk around looking like that. Well, a few days later, she calls me up and asks me to come by. Said she had something for me or something, chicken. I go in the house, and there was some 2-day-old chicken. And she was sick, the dog's sick, the 2 cats are sick. So she insisted that I take the chicken. And so as I picked up the bag of chicken, because I knew exactly where I was going to take it, as I picked up the bag of chicken, the dog ran after it. And so I turned around to her. You want me to give it to him? Because I'm sure not going to eat it. She said, no, he can't have it. That's your chicken. You keep it. And I took that chicken and chucked it in the trash. When she asks me that, she'll find out. Because on the way home last night, as I was walking up my steps, she was standing there with a little cowboy, her dog. And she asked me why wasn't I wearing the coat. We just had snow, and it's snowing right now. She said, why aren't you wearing the coat I gave you? I said, I threw that coat in the trash. You did? Why? That coat was ripped up, tore up, shredded up. You didn't want that coat. And I said, and I didn't want it, so I threw it in the trash. I can't wear nothing like that. You didn't want to wear it. I said, if you'd have caught me a couple days ago, you could have caught it before I threw it in there. Oh, no, I didn't want it. Okay, you didn't want it. But you upset because I didn't want it. Okay. So, as she's standing there talking to me last night, she's looking at the other unit where the one lady lives at, and this lady don't like black people. And she made it very obvious. And they're friends. And, my friend, she, they're friends. But right now they're on a tizzy. They're having a little out and about because that friend promised to buy her a car and she didn't buy it, so they're kind of upset with one another. So she's eyeballing her and she, talking to me about the coat, why I didn't wear the coat, but she's looking over that way. So you want to let her know that you got a African friend. Well, it's cold outside. Let me get on upstairs because, see, I'm not trying to be in the 3-way down here. I'm not trying to be in the midst of nothing. She don't even call no more. She just come over here and holler up to my window like I'm Rapunzel. Oh, Jacqueline! And I finally had to tell her to stop doing that yesterday. Don't do that. Don't call my name around here and have people knowing who I ain't my name. And then, so when I came back upstairs, after I told her, I got to go. I got to get upstairs. Let me let you go and walk your your doggy, and I get on up here. And if you want to, you can call me. But please don't call up to the window no more. Oh, I won't call up to the window anymore unless I just see you up there. Please don't call up to the window anymore. Call me on the telephone. Well, I don't want to interrupt you, but you'll call up to my window. Okay. Okay. So as I head up the steps, coming in, about 20 minutes later, I get a phone call. It was my friend. She said, "Can you come over? I got something for you." Let it slip. It's another coat. See, I should have given you this one in the first place. And I respectfully declined. I'm a token friend. I'm a token friend of God's. No, I don't need to wear your coat so everybody can see and you can tell everybody you gave me a coat. And since then, it's been quiet and peaceful. See, that's why God didn't move me over there by her. And she was very, very upset that I didn't go over there by her. She was mad at me that the owner didn't put me over there by her. And I didn't ask the owner to do anything because I'm trying to get in here. I ain't trying to ruffle no fella. I ain't gonna, can you put me over? I don't want to be in this. No. Put me where you want me to be, where God says so, and God having to put me 2 buildings over. Otherwise, I wouldn't get no peace. I realize that. God is moving. I wouldn't get no peace if I was next door to her. And she had stopped speaking to me for about a week when she found out I wasn't moving next to her. She was very upset about that. I'm thankful to God for the peace, for what you hear right now. Peace. And I know how to love from a distance. See, I only knew this woman. I've only known her a couple months. And now I've come to find out a few things about her. We were on the telephone last week. And she was telling me that a couple of the single African guys that live in this complex tried to ask her out. And she told them, kind of rebuffed them. But she let me know that, I would never, ever date one of your kind because I don't know how your kind are. So, since I'm one of my kind, I represent them. I'm one of them. I said, well, let me tell you how my kind are. We like to love and be loved. We're one love. We ain't no different. It's good and bad everywhere. Even Trump said that. And, I was ready to get on one about God and righteousness. And then I was interrupted. She interrupted me. But she said she would never ever date one of my kind because she don't know how my kind are. So you can't love my kind? Honey, it's time to grow. It's time for the breakthrough. It's time to understand. Honey, I've dated many races. I ain't just dated in my race. I've dated many all through my life. I just love. It don't matter. Only kind, I'm gonna say kind because she said kind. The only kind of people that I have not interacted with romantically because I never met one that I, connected with. We just never connected. I never connected with an Asian or Filipino. But honey, I'm tell you something. I've had my share of Romeos. I've had beautiful men from all different walks of life, kings, all of them. I ain't gonna knock them. I want to praise them, congratulate them. I want to see them rise. I want to see them be the best that they can be, all of them. They just won't be with me. I'm on a journey. I'm on my own, a journey, rising to reach my greatness in God. I'm telling you, singing a beautiful song of growth, the breakthrough, just like the train, the love, peace, and soul train coming to a city near you or straight to you. We rising up. We rising up, honey. And now I know why the free bird sings. Now I know why the free bird sings. He sings because he's happy. That's why. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry about it, honey. Don't stress about it. Do the right thing that's in front of you. Just be guided by the Holy Spirits that are there with you. They are there with you. Your dearly departed, right there with you, honey. They ain't sleep and resting while the evil up doing. People being guided by evil. The devil ain't nothing but evil with a D. Honey, we growing. Don't you know that if evil knew about me, they would try to get me? That's why this woman over here, I try to tell her about growth, try to show her everything. I can't show her. She don't do computers and she don't do smartphones. The only thing she does is TV. And she love her TV. She love her TV. And God be the glory. Because I love growing for God. And I tried to show her, and she don't do the smart TVs and the telephone. She don't get on the computer. She don't do none of that. But she let it slip. She let it be known that she don't know how my kind are, and I want to let her know how my kind are. And every opportunity, I will let her know how my kind are. We love. And it's good and bad everywhere. And I hope using my life that I can drive all of the bad out of the world in my time that I have left here to grow in God, who told me so. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom all over the world. Every man, woman, boy, and girl. So love, here we grow. Rising up, and we coming up. We on the come up, we overcoming. So keep on coming, keep on growing, keep on rising, keep on branching off in goodness. Just like a tree, just keep branching off in goodness. That's what the tree do. It's branching off. Wow, that tree really branching off there. But it's branching off and looking beautiful. It's branching off in goodness. So be like the tree and branch off. Branch off in some goodness, some many blessings. Just start blessing all around everywhere. And as you blessing all around everywhere, these little mini blessings, it's gonna come. That blessing gonna come back on you strong, honey. It's gonna come back. It's just gonna keep going around, because we're not gonna sow into the evil and the hate. We're gonna be a part of the solution and not a part of the problem. To God be the glory for the whole growth story. For the times that I've been able to sow some love into someone else's life has really lifted me. And I hope that we can all use our light as a ray of sunshine in this dark, dark, cold world. Because it's cold down below. And these are the coldest days of our lives. So love, really, as the world turns. Grow, rise, live, sow, touch. Be a blessing. Love and be loved. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. Thank you for growing with me. God bless you as you grow all over the world, 92 countries, and growing.